Right then, my name's Mary. I run the page, and someone's asked me, how do you make the hessian roses that was on one of the posts. I just cut a strip of hessian. Another part of my life is I make fire lighters and I use the hessian, so this is why I'm just using this. You can just take the worst of the frays off, but you can trim that afterwards. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how wide it is. I've gone probably centimetres, probably about 4 centimetres wide, about an inch and a bit. So you start with an end, and what you need to do, sorry, I'm doing this out in the garden, there's not very good light inside, and even out here it's rather dull, hence you can hear all the chickens as well. So you take your length of hessian, about 6 inches, 10 centimetres, fold it in half, and then fold it at right angles. And you need a fairly long bit because that's what you're going to hang on to so it doesn't collapse. So we've just fold it over, and this is going to be the centre of the rose. So you just keep rolling and folding just for about three rolls. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start turning the hessian clockwise. So you do half a turn, and this is why you need a long end so you can hang on to it. So as you pull it, you twist that out, and you do another little bit of the rose, and every time you pull it round you do a little twist, push that back a bit, and so you keep doing half a twist, and you're pulling this quite tight around this bottom. So we need another half a twist. Keep pulling that tight. Keep pulling that tight around there. Twist it again. Twist it again. That one's come over a little bit far. I'm just going to poke that back. There we go. Twist it again. And that is probably about as large as I would go with this thickness of fabric. If it was wider, I could make a larger rose. So I'll give it another little twist there. Now to finish off, fold it back on itself, and underneath you now have the end you started off with and the end you've just finished with. Now for the purpose of using it in an arrangement, etc., I'm just going to take a wire, and take it round once, hold the wire, and I'm going to go upwards. There we go. So you've got your wire, and you can have a little fiddle with it just to make sure you get the shape. Now for flower arranging purposes, etc., I would just cut the hessian just below where I've wired it for it. If you wanted to sew with it and sew this onto perhaps I don't know, a hat, some sort of felt backing for a brooch type of thing, then I would have been inclined to. I'll just take this wire off, just it won't come undone. There we go. So if I wanted to put this onto a brooch, I would stitch through. I'll just get the wire. Here we are. I would stitch through higher up, and I would just keep stitching backwards and forwards round it, and then I would cut it higher up. I would have cut it much higher up. so you've got a flat backing if you wanted to make that into a brooch. If you use the hessian cut thinner than this, you'll make a smaller rose. If you have it cut twice the thickness of this, you can make twice the size of the head on the rose. So the thickness that you cut the hessian determines on how big you can make the flower. I hope it explains it. Okay, thanks.